We talk about thinking skills, we talk about cognitive depth, and we talk about 6 different types of skills. We talk about remembering. So remembering, can students recall the information? Can they remember the information, right? Remembering is the most immediate, accessible one. We also talk about understanding, right? Can students explain the concepts in their own way? Can students summarize the concepts? Can students read a text and write a title because they understand the concept or the content in a text? Why is it in this order? Because understanding is a bit more complex, less accessible than remembering. I remember songs in Japanese because of my likes, but I don't understand what the lyrics mean. So I can sing it, but I don't understand what they mean. What about applying? Applying, students can use the information in a different context. If I'm teaching my students, for example, a formula to solve a problem, can I use the same formula in a different problem? If I'm talking about daily routines, can I use the same verbs and actions to describe my own daily routine? So applying information content in a different context. Analyzing, can learners break the information into parts, find relationships, compare and contrast the information, classify them? If we're talking about animals, classify them into mammals, reptiles, insects, etc. Evaluate, can learners express their opinion and justify it? So can they express their likes and dislikes and say why? Can they give thumbs up, thumbs down? Can they vote? Can they debate? Can they talk about what they think about a situation? Now remember that applying and evaluating are different, because applying is related to empathy. Like, if you were that person in the text, would you do the same or would you do something different? Evaluating is agreeing and disagreeing. I would do the same, or I would do something different even if I agree with it. So there is a difference between applying and evaluating here. And then creating, can learners come up with new products? So can students come up with new products? Write a new text about, or from the other side of the story, from a different perspective. Look at the text and add different objects. How does the text change? Add a new ending. Create a new type of habitat that does not exist on Earth, for example. It's creating new products. Okay. I have more content regarding this, and it's more detailed, but this is just a little bit of a summary. And why do we have this type of representation? Because some of them, it goes from the easiest, from the most accessible one to the most complex one. And this is what's called the Bloom's taxonomy.